without further ado, let's go ahead. Let's get started, man. Let's tap in with some major news, in my opinion. News that I think is significant in a way. Now, some people could say it is what it is, and I get it because it is May, right? It is May. And you would say, like, there's a lot of time, there's a lot of, leeway to say this isn't an issue that we should really be worried about. But in my opinion, the time frame in which that it's been, I'm like, all right, bro, I don't know. Maybe we should have a little bit of worry. And for me, right, that would be Christian Wilkins, right? Christian Wilkins and the news about him potentially being on and off in a boot and not really being all the way available. Today, it was made concrete, right? Like, he didn't even practice today, was on the sidelines. And when Pete was asked about it, the answer for me wasn't exactly a resounding positive answer. That's just my opinion. Now, I'll show the answer. Hopefully I can get the footage, but I for sure got the tweet. For me, though, it's not really a resounding positive ass answer when I saw what Pete said about it, right? So they asked Pete, okay, what's the deal with Christian Wilkins? Is he going to be ready? What's going on with that? And he said along the frame of, he started it like, oh, well, he's going along. It's a weird, tricky injury. You know what I mean? We're trying. It wasn't any sort of positive language to start it off where I was like, all right, well, where's the good news? Right? Where's the good news? And I'm gonna go ahead and show the tweet right now. So y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. When Pete was asked about Christian Wilkins' injury, this is what he had to say, right? This has been a difficult recovery. We're in the midst of a long, challenging process. When asked about Christian Wilkins' whole process, but did end it off by saying, we're here every day, putting in work, giving it 100%. Y'all let me know if I'm tripping, but none of this shit right here sounds positive. Like none of it. I don't know if I'm tweaking. I don't know if I'm like searching for negativity, but at the end of the day, bro, like none of this shit right here screamed like, oh yeah, bro, we're gonna be straight. Like, you know what I mean? Like for week one. That's just not what I'm seeing. But still, it is May. We do have time to sort of chill and say, okay, he has time to get right before we even get to thinking about week one. But already now we're having conversations of like, all right, bro, like we're in the walking boot now. How much does this leak into the season is my question, dog. Like how much is this shit gonna leak into the season when we're like, all right, bro, now, you know what I mean? We pass OTAs, we get into training camp. Is he still in it then? If he's still in it then, bro, now we got a serious fucking problem on our hands, dog. You feel what I'm saying? If we still talking about having a walking boot towards training camp when we supposed to really be getting ramped up with the physicality, oh yeah, bro. Yeah. We might be cooked. So it's just something to think about. As of right now, I'm not gonna hit the panic meter on full on 10. If I had to say like what my panic meter was and where the level I'm at right now with this, I'd probably say like I'm sitting at a smooth 4. So I'm sitting at a smooth 4. I'm gonna ask y'all the question though. Y'all let me know. Scale of 1 to 10, bro. How concerned are you about this Christian Wilkins news? On a scale of 1 to 10, how concerned? For me, I'm at a 4. I'm at a smooth 4 fingers. I think it's something that we can monitor, but it ain't something where I'm like, oh my God, like we're completely fucked because it's May. Because it's May. Now, again, like I just said, if we sit at training camp and we still talking about this same issue, oh yeah, dog. Yeah, my concern shoots through the fucking roof. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It shoots through the roof. And shout out. I might start the segment today, but shout out to somebody, man, on X that said this, but hey, wrap his ass in bubble wrap or something, right? Like wrap his ass in something soft before the season starts, man. I don't want this man getting injured at all. We have really yet to see, like we saw it for a couple games, right? You feel me? We saw it for probably the 2 whatever games he played. Nah, all the games he played. Let's be real. All the games Christian Wilkins played, we saw kind of what that was and what he could bring to the defense. But shit, it was only like 3 games, right? It wasn't nothing where we was like, damn, we saw a large sample size. We didn't see none of that. It was only 3 games, something like that, right? So we ain't really got our money's worth. We ain't really got our money's worth. And I'm not saying it's his fault, right? That ain't his fault. I mean, injury is injury, but I want to see that, right? I want to see what he brings because I know what he can bring to the defense. I saw it for them games that he was here, bro. For the games that he was playing, like the D line looked different. So I want to see it.